We've got people teaching in America, all right, on the data, review for cause, non-statutory abatement, that kind of thing. That's all well and good. That's only half the action. That's still a defensive move. After you do all that, you do it right, then you have to remove for cause into your venue. The removal for cause is done in 3 ways. It's done by certiorari, writ of habeas corpus, and writ of privilege. You can use all of them to aid the other. You've heard, those of you that study law, a little bit of says certiorari and aid of habeas. Removal for cause is change of venue. The lawyers say, well, you get 1 or 2 choices and that's it. At common law, you have 12 choices, unending, until you fill the bench. Both civil or criminal. Because in our courts, we have both civil and criminal jurisdiction at all times and it cannot be separated. Little known concept. If you want to retain both sides of the court at all times, you allege forcible detainer, unlawful detainer, libel, and slander. Those are necessary elements to uphold the birthright. Once you do that, you have both civil and criminal jurisdiction in any hearing that you're in. If you doubt that, then look in the Constitution where it says, in libel and slander cases, the jury shall hear both law and the fact. And what have they libeled? Your status? No. They've libeled your character. God gave you the character. The word status is not even found in Webster's 1828 dictionary. The word means state of us. It was created by acts of Congress, who created, through licentiousness, a second-class citizen that they could control and extract taxes. Because before that, in Bouvier's Law Dictionary, prior to the Civil War, that's these 2 right here, it said, and the free white 21, the man at his own option was not subject to property taxes. You only tax slaves. Remember in Matthew 17 where Jesus was talking to Simon Peter and he says, who do we tax? The sons of Abraham or the strangers? Yeah. See, you can lend usury upon the stranger all you want to. That's the duties, imposts, and excises. But you don't lend usury on their brother.
So doesn't he go on and say, therefore you're free?
Therefore you are free. Yeah. The sons of Adam or Abraham are free. See what we're doing when I just tell you about our defaults tomorrow, the nihil dissect personal judgments. We're taking the sins of the stranger, getting a judgment on it, and then turning it in for special collection. That's called set off, counterfeit. Don't they yell out in the will failure to file? The U.S. attorneys stand up there and say, looky, looky here. He didn't pay his fair share. That means all you have to pay more of your fair share. Well, they can't say that about me anymore because I'm paying their fair share for them. They wanted so much of my fair share, we're giving them my fair share. There were 2 people here. One man, his wife wasn't with him. He owed, allegedly owed $15 million. She owed $5 million. We wrote him out. He got $30 million. She got $10 million. That's how much fair share the slaves got. And so now, when they go down and all their stuff hyperinflates while we collect the revenue back, we tax the strangers that much more. We buy the gold and silver with the excess. Guess who runs the country? That's what we're doing.
The third means for removal of cause.
Writ of privilege. It's in this packet somewhere. This stuff's not quite in order. If I was to show you what the writs are, there's a little bit here and there.
When we use a set-off, is it to be termed, still be termed an equitable set-off because they're in equity?
It comes under the doctrine of estoppel. See, they have caused your demise. I'll get into the explanation of that tomorrow, but in short, what they're doing is the law does not require impossibilities. They're saying pay. And you say, I'd love to pay. But you're blocking me from paying. That's estoppel. This is how you win. You can call it collateral estoppel, you can call it equitable estoppel, you still win. Because all they admit in 3-103 there is no money. They also admit there are no documents of title.
I got my use that right a few months ago. Some truck came down to my basement department to arrest me, and I told him, I laid it out for him and said, guys, I don't want to become a complicit member in a criminal act.
That's right. If you understand how they wrote that code, you got them in catch-22. We tender their sin back to them, say, it's like this. In the Speed Elliott case in Oklahoma, a bankruptcy case, I put $2.8 million in there as the bond. The judge saw that bond, he said, this is a good tender. He said, I'm not going to get stuck with this bill. He ordered all the property given back to Speed Elliott. What they didn't say was, the bank's already sold the property, now it's up to Speed to get it back from the bank. The judge jumped ship real quick there. It was a hot potato. But let's say it's a traffic ticket, and I've got $1 million lien on these guys. So I tell the judge under writ of pespy, I say, Judge, would you pay these guys? I don't want to be adversarial about this at all. I'll give them their $500 and bring me the change, because I have to buy some groceries on the way home, and I might eat $999,000 worth of groceries. See, they have moved into the position of superintendent of the bank. There are nothing more debt collectors in there, operating for the Sadie Quay Trust, which is the bankruptcy trustees. So fine. In bankruptcy, the concept is this. If you're the debtor in bankruptcy, you can't state a claim, but the creditor can. How many of you have credit?
Oh,
Have you got it